Hi, you guys. I just was really moved to come on and share some things from my heart. You know, my prayer meditation time this morning, it was so rich. So rich. It was so rich. And I just had like beautiful thoughts and messages moving through me. And I just wanted to share. And if you hear something, it's my breast pump. Because I'm pumping while I'm doing this. You know how it is, mom life. You gotta multitask. You know, first of all, I hope you guys know how much I love you. Okay, first of all. Because everything that's happening in our society, it's so exciting to me, and I am a person who is about inspired action. So, you know, I'm just about putting feet on my faith and showing up however I can to usher in more of God's goodness, you know. And obviously there are incredible shifts taking place, and I believe in making my voice heard in that. And honestly, if I was not exclusively breastfeeding a 2-month-old newborn, I'd be in the streets, okay? I would be one of the peaceful protesters who some people might try to paint as, you know, something else. I don't know. I'm not going to speak on that. But I'm just saying, I am about making my voice heard. So the fact that I can be here in my home, in my nursery, and get to be with all of you because you are so interested in growing and listening, and for us to all come together, like, oh, you just don't know how you bless me. You just don't know how you bless me. Thank you, Busybody Retreats. Bless you. I love you. She says you are doing incredible work, Mama. Thank you. Y'all can make me ugly cry. But I just really wanted to come and share some things that are from my heart, from my prayer meditation time this morning. You know, something that is, hi, Gabby. Hello. I love you guys. You bless us so much. I love you guys so much. My prayer meditation time, it was so rich this morning, and I just wanted to share some things that were on my heart from that time. You know, something that has just been truly incredible to me is seeing the number of Black and brown women who have been sharing their hearts, their passions, their pains, their, you know, observations, like sharing so much of their experience in an effort to help our white brothers and sisters be able to understand what they've been going through. And I mean, and it's just been so moving to me seeing these Black women sharing from their hearts, through their tears, through their anger, through their frustration, and really being like, but really doing it, believing that you really care to listen, and really believing that we are at a place where we are understanding how to embody oneness on a deeper level. It takes a lot of faith, you guys, to be an African American and really and truly believe that our white brothers and sisters really want to go there with you, really want to understand, really want to help, really want to say, if someone hurt you, they hurt me, and it's not okay, you know, and we're going to all learn how to go higher in love together. Man, it takes a lot of faith for an African American to earnestly believe that that is a sincere notion from our white brothers and sisters, just because we have seen injustice so much, you know. And it really takes a lot to be able to dig deep and find the presence of God within you that says, I am here and I am worthy to be on this planet and to shine my light as bright as I possibly can. You have to dig deep to have that level of consciousness in an environment that constantly negates your humanity, you know. And so I've just been so moved by the number, just seeing my sisters, my Black sisters and brothers do that. And I have to say, I'm so grateful For my white sisters, like, I'm so grateful to you, because you know why? When you allow yourself to hear these painful experiences, I know that it is not easy. I know that's not an easy thing to do. Us on a spiritual path, we know that, right? We know that it takes a lot of work, and we have to do a lot of healing on ourselves to be able to own our shit. It takes a lot, you guys. I'm speaking from experience. It takes a lot for us to be able to look ourselves in the mirror and go deep and own our shit, y'all. It's not easy. It's not easy. And I'm so grateful to you, my white sisters, for being willing to do that. I'm so grateful to you for creating a safe space for me and my sisters to be my African American and brown and people of color sisters, to be able to share ourselves and our truth from the depth of who we are. Thank you for that, because we have not felt that level of safety. You know, think of it in our workplaces. If we feel that, if we sense a microaggression and we want to speak to you about it, many times we feel like, oh, well, she's going to start crying. And then we're going to look a certain way as if we were being aggressive towards you, when we really just wanted to share our truth of how we felt hurt, of how we felt slighted, of how we felt disrespected. You know what I mean? But the thing is that because many times we have a different way of communicating, sometimes people don't understand that a black woman, the average black woman, in order for her to be able to even share her truth in a healthy way, she's had to go to such a deep place of God within herself to even be able to learn to survive and be sane. You know what I mean? Because you guys know we are what we constantly program into our subconscious mind. You guys know that. Right? And so you have to think that when you have constantly seen ways that people who look like you are disrespected and disregarded, you have to go to a deep place of God within yourself to say, I will not define myself by that message. And no matter what I see, I know that I am a noble being of God who has gifts and talents to share and a radiant light to shine. You got to dig deep to be able to do that. So the average black woman, when she speaks to express herself, she speaks from a place of passion, because that's where she's had to go in order to be able to live in her everyday life. But in a workplace, if we go to share from that space, just looking to be seen so that we can be more collaborative together, many times that energy is a lot for one of my white sisters to take, and it feels like you're being attacked, when the truth is you're not. We're just trying to share our truth because we want to be seen. You know what I mean? But so let me tell you, I'm telling you, so for you to be able to see these messages, and I've been seeing some of these messages, you guys, seeing these experiences that my black sisters have been sharing, and a lot of them I haven't experienced. I haven't had a lot of those experiences, because the truth is I do dig deep in my spiritual practice, because I refuse to walk in any type of victim consciousness. So a lot of experiences that my fellow black sisters have had, I have not necessarily had, but I definitely know what it is to see, observe, and experience those things in our society. And it's hard for me to listen to. And so I just want to thank you so much, my white sisters, for being willing to do that. You know what it tells me? It tells me you've been doing the work. It tells me you've been about your practice. It tells me, because when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And so it tells me that you have been truly doing the love work within yourself to cultivate a heart of love, as wide as the world. It shows me that you were not just playing because it's popular. It shows me that you've been doing the work, because guess what? The reason why we're all getting to experience things shifts together in order that we can manifest something new is because we're ready to have this conversation. We've expanded and grown in our God consciousness enough to be able to stand tall and true in our love vibration in the face of these challenges. We've done the work to be able to do that. We're ready to come together in this way. We've cultivated a heart of love within ourselves. And we're saying, I'm serious about radiating that and allowing the presence of God to reflect and reveal that through me, in me, and as me. So yes, if I have to sit through and listen to some difficult conversations, if I have to confront myself in some difficult ways, if I have to confront some friends and family in difficult ways, if I have to hear some things that make me incredibly uncomfortable, I'm willing to do that because I am serious about Mother, Father, God's business. I'm serious about living my best and highest destiny and being the best God being that I can be. I am a radiant light of God, and I'm standing in the truth of that. And wherever I find darkness, I am not going to run from it. I'm going to shine my light. I'm going to shine my light in that space. Because the God in me is bigger. I know that, and there is no limitation, and I live in a land of abundance. So I know that for every problem there is an answer. For every issue there is a solution. That there is nothing that love cannot cure. And I'm going to stay spiritually aligned with the frequency of love and stare down whatever darkness is staring back at me until we stamp that motherfucker out and there is nothing but divine light shining and reigning in all of our lives. It tells me we're ready to do that. And I'm so grateful. Thank you for your consciousness. My brothers and sisters of every color, thank you for your consciousness. I'm just so grateful. Okay, y'all, I knew I was going to be passionate, so I need to look at my notes. I have my iPad right here. How much milk do I have? Is this enough? Ooh, that's 20 minutes. Y'all, I've been pumping for 20 minutes. Lord, let me turn this off, okay? Beyond grateful for you. I'm beyond grateful for you, Gabby. You just do not know. We've been friends in my head long before we met, girl. So really, this is just destiny, okay? It's just true. Thank you for this today. Oh, I love y'all. I gotta look at my notes, though, to make sure. Okay. Yes, so it's hard for us to own our shit, but guess what? It's so necessary. I'm just going to read what I wrote in my journal today, if you guys don't mind. Listening to each other is the only way that we get to take responsibility for what we create with our collective consciousness. That's what oneness means. It means that if someone hurt you, then they hurt me. And this is how we consciously create something new. To be conscious is to be aware, so that when we now make decisions with an awareness of other people's experience of our actions, we're now in a position to make a greater, deeper, and more positive impact on the world. That's what we're doing. When I can now make a decision that I would have made with some blind spots and with some ignorance, and I may not have known how I was hurting one of my fellow God beings. Well, when I'm willing to listen and learn and become more aware, now when I show up in the world, now when I make decisions in my life, in my business, in whatever it is that I'm doing, now when I make decisions, I have a certain awareness of how people different from me will be affected. And now I can act from that awareness. I can act from that higher consciousness. I can act from that more expanded consciousness. I can act with an expanded consciousness of love because I was willing to listen. You know, I think that's all I want. There is something else that I wanted to share, but you know what? I'll have to share it later because I have to go. I love you guys so much, and I am so happy that we got to connect today. Let me see. Awareness, choice, freedom. Yes, my love. You are so right, y'all. That's my guy, and he so gets me. Thank you. The lashes. Oh my God, Gabby, I love these lashes, girl. They're called Committed, and I put them today because I was like, you know what? I am committed. I'm committed to sharing the presence of God as much as I can. I am committed. You know, I can't get enough of all of you all. Like, you just guys, you just don't know. I love you so much. Okay, have a great day, you guys. Hey, sign up for the workshop if you haven't. And if you signed up for the workshop on Gabby's Live, please sign up again, because I added a free gift that I really want you to have, and it's going to strengthen all of our collective manifesting power even before the workshop. We're going to do some practicing in there, you all. We're going to continue to move mountains, okay? Share with your friends. We're creating a world that works for everyone. It's literally what we're doing, okay? The link is in my bio. I love y'all.